All right, guys, welcome back. This is Jack with Bonfire Locks. Today is Friday, January 31st. Before I get into it, as always, please like, subscribe, comment. Helps me out a lot. We want to push these videos out, get as many people rolling with Bonfire Locks and crushing it. I mean, as you can see here, last night, an easy 4-0 sweep in the NBA. We did massive days on Monday and Tuesday. Reset on Wednesday. Wednesday we got crushed. Straight up, we got crushed. And then I was like, okay, let's just reset, regroup. Let's get 4 easy picks for the guys. That's why we only just did freeze last night. Just 4 quick picks. I was busy too. I didn't have time to research more and didn't want to put out anything that I didn't truly feel comfortable with. But these are easy. I posted these. Were these in yesterday's video? I don't know. But anyways, that's why make sure you're following on Winnable. Again, you get free plays and VIP picks. But if we look here, last night we had LeBron less than 27 or less than 28, Jordan Poole less than 21, Darius Garland more than 21, Donovan Mitchell more than 4 assists. They all hit these numbers. I want to see on Props Cash if they have last night's totals. We got Prop Cash, so we can better go through the games today. But let me see if they have. No, they don't have recaps. No, that's all right. But let me know in the comments if you guys want me to add what they actually hit was, just so you see the differential on how close the win was, how far away it was, different things like that. But again, yeah. So the picks went 4-0. If you took them straight up, you went up 4 units. If you took them together, like what I did, just on Dabble, you went up 10 units. So either way, it's great. Building your bankroll. And as always, we have more picks. And we haven't done this before, and I wanted to do this for you guys. So going over to Props Cash, we hooked this up. This place is great. I know there's several different variations that you can see online they show the different props, they show the statistics around them. Previously, I was just kind of going off of, I've been using stats for them, but I've been going off of how well they've been playing recently, but I haven't been showing the visuals for it. And showing the visuals, I think, is super helpful for people to better understand, how these guys are doing. Visuals, I know for me, help as someone with a data background. My whole background is in data visualization and helping out people to understand data more. So I think this is going to work out great. Let me know in the comments how you guys like this as we go. And as always, too, we have great partnerships with Vivid, Betr, Picks, Wana, and Dabble. All the links are in the description below. Please use those sign-up bonuses. You can get over $700 in free plays. It helps me out. I get a referral bonus. You guys get the free plays. It's really beneficial to me because as I, grow the channel, become bigger, have more referral bonuses, then I can do this full time. I'm only currently doing this part time. If I can eventually do this full time, we'd have even more winners. So it'll help out me and you. So let's get into the picks. So first guy we have was looking at Cade Cunningham. So you can see here, boom. We have, this is a really cool application to use. And it shows, you can show last 5, last 10, last 20. And I know there's like a bunch of different variations online. There's Props Cash, Props Madness. I know some other creators use whatever one you want. I just liked it because some of them only do certain sports, but I, as you know, do NBA, NFL, NCAA, college football, NHL. I'm hoping they add baseball to this. I thought they might. It'd be good to have baseball for the summer. But these are the main sports that I cover, so this works out good for me. So when looking at Cade, looking the last 10, I think is easier to see. So I was liking his point total. To add that up here, try to track everything. So you can see here. Let's also add the line history. I think adding the line history is really cool because you can see how his prop line has moved. It's really stayed around this 26.5 points It looks like it's 26.5. The number I ended up getting was 27 for the play that, what we'll end up showing later. But 26 is great. I mean, it's the over on it right now is minus 115. The under is minus 111. And you see in his last 5 games, he's hit this in four to five of them. He's actually been on the road a ton, which is interesting. He's been crushing it on the road. I think that they're at home tonight, though. So I'm hoping, it looks like, let's see, at home he hasn't played as well recently, but the prior to that, he hit it 3 straight. I also think, too, I get, it's a long stretch. He hasn't played as well at home, and he's gone under it in the last 3 at home, but prior to that, again, the 3 before he cleared. And I just think in general, it will help him that just overall, he's coming off a hot streak away, coming back, playing at home, playing against a good Dallas team. They're going to have to put up points to win. The only thing that I would be cautious of in this pick, if you end up tailing it with us, is if Dallas ends up blowing out Detroit. Detroit's not that great of a team. If they end up getting blown out and then Cade doesn't play, say, the second half of the fourth quarter or something like that, that could hurt. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice this. So this is the thing. I literally started using this last night. I started testing it out. It shows also, too, the different odds for different books. So this is awesome, actually. I like this thing a lot. That's not even a promo. I didn't even notice this till right now. So you can see it on DraftKings, Underdog, FanDuel, Prize Picks, and Sleeper. All the different lines and the different odds. So this is actually super helpful for line shopping as well. Something I always talk about. It's why I say you should have multiple sports books. You should have multiple daily fantasy apps. Because even I know, too, like watching, especially with props, the totals and the odds for them shift constantly. Because they're not set games, they're expanded more, so books have some more risk with them, and as money flows in, they'll adjust them constantly, whereas their games, there's fewer games, they can set more precise lines. Again, I know how all this stuff works because I've worked on both sides, so this is actually super helpful. So as I mentioned, I got it at 27, but on FanDuel, FanDuel, Sleeper, and Prize Picks, you can get it at 26. Now, this is a good thing. So, say you saw the home when I went here, and you're like, hey, last 3 home games, even though he hasn't played at home in like 2 weeks. That's wild. But you're like, hey, I want take the under. I see what he's saying. I know in the last like 4 or 5 games he's gone over this, but I'm going to base my pick off of the home games. Then go over and go on DraftKings, Underdog, FanDuel, or DraftKings and Underdog, or one of the daily fantasy apps, and take the higher number, and then take the less on it, take the under. Or if you're like me and you're like, hey, he hasn't played at home in 2 weeks. Those games for a while. I truly stick to not how they're playing home or away. I just go, how are they playing overall in their most recent games? That's usually how I base it off of. Then you would go, hey, let's go on FanDuel, Sleeper, and Prize Picks and shop the best odds. Now, here you can see FanDuel, if you want the over, has the best odds. So I would lock that in. Also, too, most of these props I put on daily fantasy apps for spreads, totals. I go with a sportsbook, or I'll go with Wana, because Wana allows you to use totals and props, which is phenomenal. And it's pool play, which I like a lot. You're not going against the house, you're going against other people. So I would definitely do that. And again, line shop, you can see this is great. You can see right here. I know there's other ones. Odds Jam is another great one where you can shop the different lines across different areas. So again, there's a bunch of different ones out there. This is the one I just started using last night. I'll stick with it for now. I mean, I got the month, so I'll use it for at least the next month, see how it goes. If if there's another one that you guys know about that you like, let me know in the comments. But so yeah, so first leg we're doing is Cade Cunningham more than 27 points. I liked it at 27. If you get it at 26, it's even better. Now, the next one, we're going over to PJ Washington. Let's see. Okay. Same game, PJ Washington. So you can see here his line is at 17.5. Looks like it's 17.5 up for FanDuel Underdog Sleeper. And then DraftKings and Prize Picks have it at 16. Or if it was 16, let's see if I can alter the line. So if I alter it to 16, oh, that's really cool. Okay, so the graphs adjust in real time, which is phenomenal. And so, see, if you get it at 16, he's hit this in 5 straight. If you go back and get it at 17.5, then it's 4 of those last 5. But the pick I actually did wasn't points. I was looking at PRA. And the line I had was, I got it at 28. So if you look at PRA for 20 at 28, because that's the one I got it at, he's been crushing this number. Again, I usually look at last 5 and last 10, but last 5 he's gone 4-0, and then he had one push at 28 against Boston. And then if you go last 10, he's hit this at 63%. Now, last 5, it says 100%, obviously, because he's at least one. And as some people say, a push is a win, or as good as a win. So I like this number a lot. I like the over on PJ Washington, PRA, more than 28. I think this one will hit. If you look, pretty much all of them around the board have it at 29, so I'll even go up to 29. Even at 29, again, he's hit it in 4 of his last 5. And again, I look at how well he's played recently. So I think, they'll play really well. He's going against a terrible Detroit team, so I think this plays in his favor. Again, going off the Cade, if Dallas is blowing them out, he might not play as much in the 4th, but I still think he will. So lock this one in. PJ Washington, more than 28 PRA. And I believe we're staying in the same game. Yep. We're going, same thing. We're going PRA once again with Daniel Gafford. Again, you can see, let's see, what was the line I got it at? I had it at more, like I said. So I had it more than 28. So here he has hit it in 3 straight games. In those last 10, he's hit it at 56%. Last 5, 75%. So he's done very well on this. Let's see. Underdog and Prize Picks both have it at 27. Sleeper has it at 28. Yeah, so this line might be harder to find. I know I today's picks, I locked all of them in on Vivid. Again, they'll give you a $250 double deposit bonus. All the links are in my description below. And I might throw this in on a pool in Wana as well. They're also offering double deposits up to $250. And if you see above, to get a free month of VIP, download one of the 4 apps below. Sign up using my code Bonfire. Deposit at least $10, and then send the screenshot with the code Bonfire and the deposit to my Instagram at Bonfire Locks, and I'll give you a free month. So I'll give you a free month of VIP. You'll get the rest of NBA for the next month. You'll get any college games I do, and most importantly, you get the Super Bowl. So because you guys helped me out with the referral bonus, I help you guys out, get you a free month, get you guys in there on the winnable. So yes, thank you. So again, we're going Daniel Gafford more than 28 PRA. So it's 28 for PRA for PJ and Daniel Gafford. And now we're going check players. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, cool. And now, so one big thing I like about the NBA is there's so many different props to bet on. I like props a lot in the NBA. NFL, obviously I do, where to go? NFL, I do everything. But props is just, NBA just has so many different variations that it's a lot of fun. So Assists, I think you can see I'm going under his 5 assists. This actually hit for us. I think we took it on Tuesday. This hit for us on Tuesday. Unfortunately, we paired him up with someone who did not play, so the ticket unfortunately just got canceled. However, he's not even he's hit 4 constantly. He constantly hits 4. I don't know. I think they have the line at 4.5 because a lot of people prefer to take over. So sometimes they'll, boost the lines to get the hook, because a lot of people do favor taking the overs, and that's why we cash in and take the under. And look at this. I wish it would be cool if they showed the inverse. If you tell them, maybe they do. I just again, I've only been using this app for less than 24 hours, but if you can show the hit rate, but pretty much last 5 it hasn't gone over any time. Last 10 it hasn't gone over 80% of the time. So obviously they're just inversed. So I like this play a lot. I think this will hit pretty easily. Again, I see him having, I think he'll have 2 or 3. Maybe he'll hit 4, but it doesn't really matter because we have the hook, which is great. So again, lock in Ayo Dosunmu, less than 5 assists. He's not going to hit it. He hasn't. He had one breakout game against the Bucks. We had 11, and that might be why it's holding the line up higher. But I again take the assist. If you're looking for an over, let's see his points. Nope, that's not good. That's not good either. Assist obviously isn't. 3 points. How is he? Oh, threes. Okay. So this is it. So this is why. Wow, this app's great. Because I wasn't even looking at this. If you are looking for some fun plays for Friday night, 3 points. I like making 3-point parlays sometimes. I think they're a lot of fun. It's like a bet that, sometimes you bet for bankroll, sometimes you bet for entertainment purposes. You just got to know what you're doing in the time. People who tell you that they don't bet for entertainment, a lot of them do. It's fun. Bet with the boys. Watch what's going on. Get the over on the threes. So if you do want that, tell your boys to take Ayo Dosunmu more than 1.5 threes. He's hit this in 4 straight. He's played very well. Who are they playing against today? They're playing against Toronto, looks like. Yeah. So, yeah. They're playing against Toronto. I saw that earlier. Okay. So, yeah. Well, why not? I might actually add this to... So, anyone that watch my YouTube, you're going to get a free VIP pick because I'll probably end up adding this to VIP later. Not guaranteed. You'll have to join VIP to see if I add that. But I like this. Now, this is great. Yeah. I like this app a lot. Wow. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself sometimes. But add in, so far for the picks, we have Cade Cunningham, more than 27 points. PJ Washington, more than 28 PRA. Daniel Gafford, more than 28 PRA. And then Ayo Dosunmu, less than 5 assists. And as another free pick just to the YouTube, let's take Ayo Dosunmu more than 1.5 3 points made. Let me know in the comments if you lock that in as the YouTube free pick. Maybe I'll start doing that. Maybe I'll start adding a specific pick just for YouTube that we research together here on Props Cash. Let me know if you guys want that. And lastly, let's go with Steph. There he is. And not 3 points. Him hitting, his line for threes at 4.5 is just wild. And not because, he hit it last week. It's just such a high line that, it's just wild to think of how good he really is. But what we're going to do is take his under on points. So I got it at 25. So it looks like Underdog hits it at 23. I got it at 25. Most of them have it at 25. He hasn't hit this in 5 straight. He's not going to hit it again tonight. In the last 10, he hit it in the prior games. Those were away. That's actually interesting. He was hitting it away. But even so, you can see the mix here. It's away and home games. And again, I don't really look at the splits against home and away. It's just not how I usually do my analysis. I usually just look at how he's done recently to place my picks. And at 25, he hasn't come close to this. The most he's had the last 5 games is 21 points. His line ended up actually coming down because of how poorly he's played. So you can see his total line was over here. That was probably about 27. Probably 27 and then 25 and a half. It was probably 26, 25 and a half. Yeah, 26, 25 and a half. But yeah, again, last 5 games, he has not come close to this. So let's go back over to Winnable. And you can see I posted it here already this morning. So our free pick for today is Steph Curry less than 25 points, Cade Cunningham less than 28 points, PJ Washington Jr. more than 29 PR. Oh, let me add that. Okay, 29 PRA. He still hit that. Again, it was just that difference of at 28. I think he pushed Daniel Gafford more than 28 PRA, and then Ayo Dosunmu less than 5 assists. So these are the picks we have today. And on top of that, you get the YouTube free pick, Ayo Dosunmu, more than 1.5 threes made. Again, please like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Put on notifications because I'm posting these videos day of. And send this to your boys. Get in on Winnable and get my picks sent directly to your phone. A lot of them are free, and you can see here, right? So this pick I made on Vivid Picks. I add the links so you can just go click directly, join up, get the $250 double deposit bonus. Again, it helps me out a lot when you guys use my referral code because it shows like the companies that I can I get people, I get a lot of referrals, and because of that, I'm offering the free month of VIP right over here. Download one of the 4 apps, sign up using my code Bonfire, deposit at least $10. Send the screenshot to my Instagram, and I'll help you up. I know it sounds 4 steps, but it's really pretty straightforward. And then follow me on my Instagram, Bonfire Locks. As always, I appreciate it. Make sure to follow on Instagram and Winnable to stay up to date with all the picks I make in case I don't have time to push out a YouTube video. So thank you. I will see you guys soon.